Say savage, stay savage, your boy ShinoBeenTrill. What's poppin'? Today we are back with another video, but this time we're gonna be talking about Boruto the anime. Yes, we're gonna be talking about Boruto Next Generation Naruto. So if you guys are excited, make sure you hit this like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for daily content. Now what we're gonna talk about, a little speculation. We're gonna talk about what we know is gonna happen in the anime series. We're gonna talk about a few different things that we hope that they change and maybe even add to the story. But with that being said, I hope you guys are excited. Let's get it.
Whipping all this dope up in the trap house. We fuck all you bitches at the trap house. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. It don't mean that be like Jerry Stacker. I might fall in love with my trap house.
Alright, so as we know, Boruto the Next Generation Naruto comes out in April 2017. That's when the anime starts to begin, right? That's when we start to get the actual animated version of the anime. Now, what we do know is that the Boruto movie has been basically recapped in the whole entire, first couple of chapters of the Boruto manga. So if you've been paying attention to the manga, if you've been reading up and just basically keeping up with the manga and you haven't seen the Boruto movie, you're basically reading the manga and watching the movie at the same time. It's kind of like Dragon Ball Super, what they did with Battle of the Gods, right? So if you guys don't know, there was one thing that was completely different from the Boruto movie that was different in the Boruto manga, which they added to Momoshiki. They gave him a different form. This form is probably one of the dopest forms I've seen in Naruto, hands down. Like, if you see this form, you're probably gonna be thinking to yourself, like, yo, who the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Where the fuck did it come from? Why is it not in the video games, right? So if you guys know, Road to Boruto video game is supposed to be coming out in a couple of days. Well, not a couple of days, probably a couple of weeks. What's today's day? Today's the 12th, so we have like three and a half weeks. So basically, it's gonna be coming to the PlayStation 4, and you guys know we get to fight against Momoshiki as well as Kinshiki, which we don't get to play them for whatever god forbidden reason. Who fucking knows? And blame CC2. But overall, that fact that mode is that mode that he has, that transformation, that his form that he has, is not in the video game. It's kind of disappointing that they put it into a manga. So hopefully they make the anime adaptation of this a whole lot better. Like, if you want to see some high quality shit, I think the anime creators need to get on the job. And if you guys don't know, the manga artist that is drawing the manga, he's pretty new. So if you look at everybody, they look kind of shitty. So if you look at Sasuke got this bit of a curly hair. Naruto looks all weird and shit. You know, Boruto has these ugly ass faces from time to time. They took Hinata boobs away, bro. Like, Hinata is not as bad as she was in the original Naruto TV show. It's like, what the actual fuck? You can't just go ahead and come in here and wreck this shit. So if we using like the same type of art that they use in the manga, I'm gonna just say this: if you guys know, from the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, the animation was very reckless, very careless. It was like they didn't give a fuck. You know, it was one of those things where they just threw it together just to show it, just to get it over with. We didn't see the animation start to improve until like the hit, like when the battle basically when Black Goku or Goku Black's arc, when that came into play, that's when we start seeing the animation get better. So if you guys thinking like I'm thinking, I already know for a fact that in the beginning of Boruto, the beginning of Boruto anime, the animation is gonna be somewhere like Super. It's gonna be complete dirt. Like, at the beginning of Super, bro, I was just looking at that shit and I was just like, yo, what the actual fuck? It looked like some, I don't know, it just looked like some super third-party boo-boo kitty fuck shit. Like, it was just like completely terrible. And if you like reading the manga, then you know the art is not really like that impressive compared to the original Naruto manga. The manga was amazing in terms of art. Now you look at this manga art and it looks like everybody's on heroin or crack, bro. Like, honestly, this shit is probably one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen from a manga artist. But he is new, so it's not like it's something that he can prevent. You know, he is still learning, so it comes with experience. So we can kind of give him that. And then the fact that they're going to be doing a recap of the Boruto manga into the movie, because basically what's going to happen is the first part of the Boruto manga is going to be anime adaptation for the new Boruto series. That's what you're going to see in the beginning. Like, you're not going to get anything completely new. If you already read the manga, if you already seen the Boruto movie, you're already going to be aware of what's happening. It's pretty much going to take the same places, the same steps as Dragon Ball Super, basically with the Battle of the Gods movie. Everything you're going to see is going to be basically like the same up until a certain point. But I do know at one point it does start off with like a new character basically going against Boruto, talk about how the end of Shinobi and stuff like that. If you guys don't know who his name is, Kawaki. Basically, they're gonna be showing them two get ready to fight. Then they're gonna go back into the flashbacks. So I guess they're gonna show everything leading up into that point, basically showing how like Boruto got to the point of becoming this powerful person. Because if you guys don't know, in the manga, Boruto did get the Byakugan. You know, he has a scar in his eyes. You know, you can see him using Kenjutsu. Basically, when he first was introduced, we didn't see him using swords. I know he had learned under Sasuke's hand, and basically Sasuke probably later on taught him how to use swordsmanship and shit like that, because Sasuke did tell him, if you can form a Rasengan, I'll teach you, I'll basically take you on as my disciple, so if you can learn this, come through. So if in the movie he basically learned the Rasengan, and in that whole span of the movie, and basically Sasuke is going to be like, okay, well, you can pull up, you can come through, you know, I'm going to teach you how to be an actual ninja, I'm gonna teach you under my hand. So basically, if he learns under Sasuke, he's gonna learn Kenjutsu at some point. He might even learn Chidori. You know, I mean, that might not be one of his nature releases. It could be a secondary. He could learn that at some point, maybe just through the teachings of Sasuke. You know, we can see that happen. And then, like, you know, we just gonna see a lot of different character progression. You know, characters I want to see progress the most are Sarada, Boruto, and Mitsuki. That's two I've been thinking about so far. You know, I want to see Shikadai in action a little bit more, because that guy is really dope. I think Shikamaru is pretty cool, and the fact that Shikamaru has a son that's kind of similar to him, that's something I want to see develop into like a better like character. See how far he goes. Will he be as strategic as his father? Will he be as strong as his mother? Because, you know, this man, he probably got wind style, plus he has shadow possession, plus he's a tactical genius, because both of them were tactical geniuses. Like, they outplayed the fuck out of each other during the tuning exams. You know, we had fucking Tamari basically keeping a distance from Shikamaru to stay away from his shadow possession. Then we had Shikamaru, who was basically taking her down, but he couldn't defeat her because he ran out of chakra, so he just threw the match because he knew it was over. All he was going to be able to do was hold her. He didn't have enough chakra to attack. So just seeing those two and then having a kid with them, that's going to be dope. We're going to see a lot of character progression basically over the period of the beginning of Boruto. I know for a fact in the beginning of the Boruto anime, there's going to be so much filler. Like, if you think you're not going to see filler in the beginning of this anime, you thought wrong. There's probably going to be shit tons of filler like for days. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I don't care about it, but at the same time, you know, I'm going to watch it because it's Boruto. You know, I want to see what they're going to do to top Naruto. Like, you got to do something amazing to top Naruto. So I guess them adding that additional form to Momoshiki was something that they were doing, trying to add to like Boruto to top it, basically to start things off right, to give them like some superpower shit. But like, I don't want this animation to be like complete yucky. Like, if the animation is complete derpy, then we really won't get anything that we're gonna enjoy too much, because at some point we're gonna be complaining about how bad the animation is and how like not put together it is. So they really need to focus on that. But I know for a fact it's gonna be one of those things where it's kind of about just the money in terms of viewership. They know people are gonna watch it because it's brand new. They don't really care about the beginning segment of it. They care more about the later on development, the keeping of the audience. So we're gonna get the audience initially. The audience is gonna be there because we're all excited to see what's gonna happen with Boruto, aka Naruto-san. We all want to see like how his story plays out, what role he goes down, because as of right now, we know he doesn't want to be Hokage. You know, he doesn't believe that being Hokage equals strength. He wants to follow the path of Sasuke because Sasuke is still a strong ninja, even though he didn't become Hokage. And then we got Sarada, who wants to become Hokage. You know, she believes in the Hokage's ideals. She believes in the Hokage's dreams. She wants everybody to acknowledge her strength. And on top of her being like the second Uchiha, like every other Uchiha is dead. I mean, Sakura is an Uchiha because, you know, they quote unquote together, but the thing is, you know, she's not really a Uchiha. She don't have a Sharingan, so like, fuck her. But Sarada is like another Uchiha. So just to see a Uchiha become a Hokage, we spoke about this yesterday, basically in my Sasuke video, talking about what if Sasuke became the 7th Hokage instead of Naruto. You know, it's just like a hypothetical scenario. But the fact that, you know, she wants to become Hokage, you know, that'll be dope to actually see her become Hokage. But it's kind of a thing where I feel like Boruto isn't going to try to become Hokage, but he's eventually going to become Hokage. It's going to be kind of one of those things where he doesn't want the role, but eventually he gets put in the role and he just accepts it, and he's just like, you know what, this is my father's legacy, this is my grandfather's legacy, I'm just go ahead and take the position, take the role, because that's something that my family always inherited. All in all, I'm just going to say this, I'm going to be really disappointed if the animation for the fights against Momoshiki and Kinshiki don't come out as well as the anime did. Not the anime, but the Boruto the movie did, because like those fights were really dope, and the fact that you added this new form to Momoshiki, like, you gotta make that shit really dope. Like, you can't just write that shit off, you know, you can't make it look like some third party ass boo-boo kitty fuck. Like, you gotta make that shit like amazing as hell, because if it's not, then it's gonna just really just create this whole dulness for the beginning of the anime, and a lot of people gonna just be talking a lot of shit about it. You know, a lot of people already try to talk shit about Naruto, and then that'll be another reason why they'll be like, oh, Dragon Ball Super is better, and I hate when people do that. But like, I like both of them equally, so, you know, I'm not one of those people. But overall, as a whole, I can't wait to see what is in store for Boruto, what is in store for his friends. I want to see what happens with Mitsuki, because we know Mitsuki is like this creation of Orochimaru. You know, this boy has fucking, if you read like his book, you read his little chapter, basically his guiding, you get to know his backstory. This man has Sage Mode. This man goes to Sage Mode and get a thorough snakes. There's like prototype versions of him. Basically, Orochimaru took a lot of different cells to create him and create him in the lab. So this man is super strong, and he also put him in the specific spot of the village, basically to hang with Naruto, hang out with Boruto, his son, basically so he can inherit the same light that Naruto has. I don't know what kind of methods that he has going on with that. He has some ideas that Naruto will rub off on Mitsuki and basically help him become a stronger shinobi or something like that. I don't know what's the like alternative motive for Mitsuki, but I feel like it's going to play out eventually. Maybe he'll turn into the Sasuke of the group, or maybe even Boruto might turn into the Sasuke of the group, but I still can't really see that because he has Sasuke as a master, as well as having Konohamaru, who was always on his basically always on his father's team. You know, Naruto always taught Konohamaru, as well as having his dad as the Hokage. So I don't really see him leaving the village, because if he left the village, then you got 3 like super heavy hitters chasing after him. Is like his dad is not gonna let him go anywhere, and his mom's still alive. You know, he has both his parents, he has a little sister. I don't really see Boruto leaving the village. I can see Mitsuki leaving the village, basically saying, fuck this, I'm gonna find my origins, I want to know more about my past, you know, I'm sick of this. Or maybe his power will just go like super high, out of control. Maybe he'll get into Sage mode and he'll be like, you know, just completely out of control, and he'll just run out the village and just be like, you know what, fuck it. So there's a lot of different things that we can see, basically how this anime is lined up. We can see so many key factors that can make this like a beautiful anime. So let me know what you think about Boruto, the next generation Naruto Shippuden. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Let me know what you expect from the anime. You know, in terms of animation, I might, like I said multiple times in the video, they're not that high. Like I'm not gonna say that, you know, this is praiseworthy enough to say, you know, it's gonna be the best anime of 2017. Hands down. Like, it's gonna be good, but it won't be great until like it started progressing past the chapters in the manga that we've seen already, like the stuff in the movie, you know, the stuff like that we already know about. Until it progresses past that, you know, I feel like it's gonna be really subpar. Now if they could just fuck up and just say, fuck you Shino, we're gonna do whatever we want, they could change that, but you know, it's one of those things where it's very slim. So with that being said, my name is ShinoBeenTrill. Stay true and stay real. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye, have a great day.